The D.C. Metropolitan Police Department is making significant changes in the way it deals with sexual assault reports. That's despite a new report that debunked accusations the department was sweeping some cases under the rug. Robert Lyles is in our newsroom to explain. Robert?
Well, Maureen, that initial report was scathing, saying that detectives either blamed or belittled victims of sexual assault. But tonight, the Metro PD is feeling vindicated. In fact, police tell ABC7 charges in that report were, quote, embellished.
I said it that night, and I've been saying it every day since then, and you're not listening to me.
She was one of 170 sex assaults that Human Rights Watch says were documented through forensics, yet MPD didn't investigate. Charges so explosive, the city launched a pro bono investigation of Metro Police.
There were some factual issues that were not in the report that were in the files.
Misconstrued findings, say investigators who highlighted a kidnapping and sex assault from 2009.
But the fact is, it was investigated in Washington as a kidnapping. It was investigated as a sexual assault in Maryland because that's what happened in Maryland.
MPD's assistant chief says the nearly 200-page report was
embellished. Essentially, they took 1,500 cases. They were really only able to find 8 real victims that they spoke to who had negative experiences with the Metropolitan Police Department.
The fact that 8 cases are cited for a total not of 100 times, but of 29 times in a 200-page report to illustrate different types of problematic behavior is not overstretching.
Investigators are now recommending MPD offer an advocate to victims, bring in an outside expert to monitor the department, and annual training on sex assault practices. Plus,
invest in additional training resources so that MPD can continue to make improvements.
Now, Councilman Tommy Wells says the investigators were not only pro bono attorneys, but they had no relationship with the city. So he now plans to introduce legislation by July 15th based on their recommendations. Live in the newsroom, I'm Robert Lyles, ABC7 News.